Hey right guys, Trish Much is Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 9 of Squid Game Season 1. I've just had a shower, and I can't wait. I could sit here and wait until I look like presentable and have like dry hair and like I'm ready to go. But I don't need to wait any longer. I need to be out of the house in about 4 hours anyway, so I want to get this kind of edited and up for you guys. But last episode, this show has been incredible. I think this is one of the best seasons to a TV show that I've watched this year. It's had the best episode to a TV show that I've watched this year. I've really enjoyed it. It does have a couple of things in there that I think didn't quite work for me, but I'll go into that at the end. And just as a warning as well, I'm not going to talk much about the characters at the end of this because I will be doing a character tier list for all the characters of the Squid Game. That'll be probably a day or two after the finale, so you won't have to wait too long for that. And then I'll give my kind of thoughts on the characters more so in that video, just so I'm not like repeating myself in that video. But yeah, love this show. I'm going to be sad that it's over. I think it will, as I said, get renewed for a season 2. I think it's been that popular that Netflix are really going to push for a second season. But as I said before, I just think the creator should kind of have his time to come up with something just as good or maybe even better than season 1. I don't know, season 1 was pretty good, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching these reactions. I've had so much fun kind of sharing them with you. Don't forget that Alice in Borderland is going to be on the way. That is my next K-drama that I'm going to give a chance to. That'll be coming in, I'm going to, like I say, do You Season 3, which is out in about a week. I'm going to do that first, and then I'll jump into Alice in Borderland. It'll only be about 1 or 2 a week. I'm not going to binge through it like I did with this. But hopefully you guys enjoyed those videos. 1 hour left of this show. So if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like if you're new. Remember to subscribe. Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, all down below if you want to check out any of those. But for now, let's do this. There's the Squid Game. Is that going to be the last one? The actual Squid Game? Where they have to push each other out. Triangle or square? Yo, he's fuming. He actually wants to kill him as well. Offense. He's going to go offense. Offense. Yes! I love him. He's such a badass. I think he's such a good main character. Usually, like, main characters in shows are never, like, that good. They are, but they're never, like, the best. But he's, like, genuinely such a sick main character.
Squid Game.
Oh, no! They're back!
An odd name.
Yeah! Oh, okay. So you could just break someone else's neck, basically. Oh, nice.
Why is he hopping on one foot?
Why is he hopping on my foot?
쓸데없는 소리 하지 말고.
Right. Stop him! Yo, he walked there. He walked. Oh my god. She was gonna die anyway. I agree with him there, but still a knobber. Oh, right, okay, yeah. I guess if they both voted to leave. Let's go! Yo! Oh no. It's well choreographed, this is, It's actually a well choreographed fight. We've not seen like a physical, like big one-on-one like this. Well, the one time we did, it was dark and we would get epileptic fits, but they're fighting messy as well because they're not like professional fighters. They're just. Look, you can tell they're getting like tired and everything. It's so good. Oh, she. Oh, dude, no! Come on! Oh, oh, oh! Let's go! This is brutal. This is so good. Yo, he looks knocked out. He looks gone. Yeah. Is that it? Has he done it? Wait, what? Why? He's not? What? He's gonna like vote to quit? He's giving up the money to let him live. Why? Yeah. Oh wow. 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 What the fuck? Jesus. Didn't expect that. I thought he'd try and go for him. Jesus. I guess he did that because him saying like my mum at the end was kind of like, if they both left, obviously they'd get none of the money. So he was going to kill himself anyway, the university guy. Whereas if the main guy wins, then at least there's a chance that he'll look after his mum with all the money.
누구야 너? 그냥 꿈을 꿨다고 생각해.
Yeah, great dream. Jesus. Yeah, don't lose that card. Jeez.
어디서 또 술 먹고 싸운 거야?
You could say that, yeah. Yeah. That's,
됐어. 돈 있으면 엄마 갖다 드려. 딴 데 쓰지 말고.
think of like the PTSD you could have. Such a good actor he is.
엄마, 알았어.
I bet his mom's dead, isn't she, or something? I bet she's dead or something. Yep.
엄마 자?
She is. I think she's looking a bit dead there.
엄마 나왔어.
Jesus. Oh, man.
엄마 나왔어. 나 돈 벌어 왔어.
This guy, he's had it shit. Oh, I just want to hug him. Ah. 1 year later, Jesus. Okay. Yo, look at his beard. He looks kind of badass.
지금 일반 예금 계좌에 있는데 거기는 이자가 거의 없거든요.
Has he not even touched it?
만 원만 빌려주시겠습니까?
What? I bet he just doesn't want to touch the money at all. So he's not touched it at all, it seems. And he's just gone back to, I guess, how he was. I'm guessing his daughter left as well. It's like the definition of money can't buy happiness. It is the visual representation of that. Wait, what's this? What? Oh! From what? That's the old guy, isn't it? That's what the old guy called him. What the fuck is this? Is that the old guy? What? Is it? I'm sorry.
물 좀 주겠나?
What? Is he imagining this?
부탁이네.
I'm confused. What the fuck? Oh, we didn't even see him get shot, did we? Every time I thought that shit, you know, when it doesn't happen on screen, I'm like, oh yeah, let me just cry my eyes out, and then that's happened like 3 times this year.
누굽니까?
Okay. Does he even have dementia?
다 당신이 한 짓입니까?
저대로 놔두면은 금방 얼어 죽을 텐데. 대답해.
So he's like the
도와주겠나?
leader, or I guess if they started in 85. Oh my god.
당장 죽여버릴 수도 있어.
It's pretty. So he was faking. I need to hear what he says. I need answers. So he was in the game pretending to have dementia because he's kind of like John Kramer in Saw. It's like he wants front row seats to everything, kind of thing. I don't know.
당신 누구야?
Does he? Yeah, I'm thinking if they start.
굴리는 사람이야.
This is ridiculous. Not like in a bad way. It's just like, what the fuck? I cried over you for nothing. Oh, dear. Wow, yeah, nice one.
죄책감 같은 건가?
그건 당신이 할 소리가 아닌 것 같은데.
자네 돈이 하나도 없는 사람과 돈이 너무 많은 사람의 공통점이 뭔 줄 아나? 사는 게 재미가 없다는 거야.
So everyone's depressed. Is
좀 재미가
and then they came up with the games.
아무에게도 게임을 강요한 적이 없어.
Like he voted not to play as well in episode 2. Maybe that's why he did that, because it was his decision where they didn't have to play. Even though they knew what they were getting into, they still all went back. So
기억도 나지 않던
Oh.
오래전 일들이 떠올랐어.
Jeez, I'm shocked. Oh, yeah. Someone came to help. Oh, they went to get help. Bloody hell, that's a good little twist. I like that. It takes a little bit away from like the death scene.
당신이 졌어.
Ah, this happened earlier, a few episodes ago.
하는 것보다 더 재미있을 수가.
No, I like his hair. He looks cool. You've not gone for red hair. Has he dyed his hair red?
네가 철이구나.
Oh, the brother.
우리 누나 알아요?
누나 친구야.
그럼 우리 누나 어디 있는지 알아요?
No, dude. Fuck.
걱정하지 말고 잘 다녀와.
Where's he going? What?
뭐 따뜻한 거 없어?
There's gonna be a shit ton of money in there. Load of money. Load of money. He's taking care of the mum and the brother. Watch. Yo, you need to be hiding that. Yo, someone walks past!
유나.
He looked after both of them, like he said.
아빠 이제 공항에 거의 도착했어. 금방 비행기 탈 거야.
Oh, his daughter, maybe? He's gone to see his daughter.
가영아, 아빠가 도착하면 다시 전화할게. 아빠도 사랑해.
What's going on? Oh! Oh, Train to Busan guy! Let's go! He's an attractive man, isn't he? He's gonna be gone. Mad. He's such a badass. I want more of him. I want to know his story. Is he calling the number?
잘 들어. 난 말이 아니야. 사람이야. 그래서 궁금해.
What?
너희들이 누군지.
Is he gonna bring him down? Season 2.
456번. 허튼 생각하지 마.
그래서 난
Oh.
용서가 안 돼.
그 비행기를 타. 그게 당신한테 좋을 거야.
Oh. He's such a badass. Oh, he's so cool. What a main character. He's gonna bring him down. Oh, is that gonna where it ends? Fuck off! Oh, wow. Written and directed. This human being, written and directed by, he did every single episode. All credit to him. What he's just created here is incredible. Incredible. Very good ending as well. I really enjoyed this. I was surprised because I think on track this has one of the lower ratings of the season. Which I get, you know, it doesn't have like a big game, and it does really, but it's, you know, it's a big 1v1 kind of thing. But I thought this was a really, really good episode, I think. So yeah, these are the comments. Quite enjoyed this season, but didn't like the ending one bit. Next comment, wasn't thrilled with the ending, but this was a great show. Next comment, ending totally dropped off in comparison to the rest of the series, but I guess it's a segue to another season if they make one. I loved the ending. I thought it was a really, really good ending. Oh, there's one. So apparently I'm the only one who loved the ending. Every comment said good show, bad ending, great show, great ending. I agree. I think that was a fantastic ending. Everyone out here complaining about the ending. I'm just really upset my dude dyed his hair that hideous red colour. I'll admit he looked a lot cooler with the black kind of hair, long hair and the beard. That suited him way more. I wasn't a fan of the red hair. Didn't really suit him. So hopefully, if they do get renewed for season 2, they're not going to continue with the red hair, but we'll see. So yeah, it kind of started off, we had the last game, which I thought was good. It was actually a really well choreographed fight. They weren't like, they weren't like Jason Bourne or Jack Bauer. They didn't, they've probably had brawls in their lives, so they know how to fight. But you could tell they were very messy with it. You could tell they were getting tired. There was a bit where the main guy headbutted the other guy, and you could tell it hurt his face to do that, because it would hurt to headbutt someone. Little things like that, and then like I said, you could tell they were getting tired, and then obviously he won at the end there, because the guy did end up killing himself at the end. And again, I think he did that because he knew that the main guy would take care of his mum, and it was the only way his mum would be, you know, happy with money, I guess. I don't really know, but he did do that in the end and took care of the woman's brother as well, which he stuck by his word on. But yeah, I felt like that was all really good stuff. Then obviously the rest of the episode was basically him kind of going back into the world with all this money. But a year later, and he hadn't touched it at all. He was kind of going back to his same lifestyle, which I find very interesting. Then we had a big twist. Obviously, like the old guy was actually the person who created the game. Again, it does take away from his death a little bit. Like if you to rewatch rewatch the show, you wouldn't, or at least I wouldn't get as emotional, I think, now knowing that he is actually still alive and didn't actually die in that moment and was the creator of it all. But again, we did still lose Ali and the girl that, you know, we didn't know much about, but still quite emotional with that. So it didn't take away from that entire episode, which is good. I think that would have been very unfortunate if it kind of made that entire episode redundant, but it was just that kind of one part of it. So yeah, it's like one of those double-edged things where I think it's a cool twist that he was there and was involved in the games and he created them, but at the same time it makes his death no way near as emotional as I initially thought it was. So it's kind of I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's a good twist. It kind of takes away from episode 6 a tiny bit. Not too much. I still think that is an incredible episode, and I still stand by the feelings I felt in when I watched it. It's just more so looking back on. But yeah, that's good. And then obviously he smartened himself up a bit, and he looked after everyone that he said he was going to. And it seems like now they've set up season 2 for him to go and bring it down, take it down. I hope we get more of the. If they do a season 2. Give more of a role to the guy from Train to Busan. He seemed like such an interesting, cool character. I'd like to know more about him. The cop died then. I thought maybe the cop would show up, like, because again, he got shot in the kind of shoulder here, and he kind of fell into the water, so I thought maybe he'd come back, but no, it seems like he did actually die, unless there's some twist in season 2 that he didn't, I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy with this ending. I don't get these comments saying it was a terrible ending. I disagree with that. I don't think it was the best episode. Obviously, the game wasn't on the level of some of the other games I read, like Greenlight. It was just a literal 1v1. So if they are going to do a season 2, which again they probably will, I hope they I feel like they would still show the games, and I feel like they'd be different. So here's my thoughts for season 2. I think they should don't have the main guy in it for the majority of it, and just have it be a new season, new characters, new stories, new games, have all that, and then kind of maybe like to the final third. So you have that for like 6 episodes, say, so each episode's a game, because we don't need an episode again of them all like backing out of the game and then deciding whether to. We don't need all that. So have an episode per game, they're all different, and have great characters again. And then like episode 7 or something, have the main guy come back into it, I think. And then kind of show his story, and then him kind of bring it down or whatever he's going to do. And then kind of have, you know, a big payoff at the end there. I think that'd be a very good way to do it. I think like having a season of just him trying to bring it all down, I feel like that'd be fun, but I just don't think it'd be on the level of entertainment as this season. I think the whole point in Squid Game really is you need those kind of fun games to accommodate the story and characters. So yeah, bring in a load of new characters, but have them be interesting. It's going to be hard to like top these characters, but yeah, I'm happy with the end, and I really love this show. I think it's one of the best shows I've watched this year. So rating for this episode, I'm going to give the episode an 8 out of 10. I agree that it's not the strongest episode, it's not like the strongest ending to a season I've ever seen, but I think it's far from bad. I think it's still a very good episode. Again, the only thing I don't like was admittedly the red hair. I could have done it. I get he was like kind of being all like, you know what, I'm going to just do my thing, change things up like dramatically, and he did do that, but yeah, he looked better with the black hair. But yeah, but 8 out of 10 for the episode. As for the season, I'm going to give this season a 9 out of 10. Only things I didn't love were the VIPs. I thought the VIPs were atrocious. If they have the VIPs in season 2, change the actors or have them not say anything. I don't need another season of those people acting. They were just awful. That was the one genuinely awful part of this show. Other things I didn't love was the night epileptic fight scene. I think that would have just been a lot better if it was either very dark or just have the lights on and you could see everything. I get what they were going for, but I didn't love that. I don't really have any other flaws. Again, a bit conflicted on the old guy being the leader. I think it's good, but it does take a little bit away from episode 6. But other than, yeah, I don't really have any other. They're the only negatives, so it's not like a perfect show. But acting-wise, fantastic. Direction, fantastic. Lighting and colours. The colours, look, it's so good. Like, this wasn't like this dark, dingy, moody show. It was like, and I think that kind of benefits when they're playing like kids games, so it's all colourful and bright. And they have like these rooms with like clouds on and stuff. And obviously the playground when they're doing the honeycomb stuff. I thought that was all very well done. Like very great sets as well. But again, the acting cannot go on. If the acting was poor, it just wouldn't have worked at all. It's like that of any show. If the acting's poor in any show, it doesn't work. But this was one of those where I think everyone went above and beyond. They weren't just good actors. I felt like everyone was fantastic, especially the main character and the old guy. I'd say they were the absolute two standouts for me. So yeah, again, talk more about characters and character tier list. But thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching these reactions. I've had a lot of fun doing them. Next up is Alice in Borderland, which I'm going to start in a couple of weeks on Patreon. And I'll do 1 or 2 episodes of that a week. I don't know how many episodes there are of that actually. So keep a lookout for that. And yeah, that is Squid Game. 9 out of 10. I reckon they'll do a season 2. So I'll see you for season 2, episode 1, and hopefully the character tier list. Until then, take care. Peace.